Students, this is KUMAR Physics. Today I am going to discuss about the skill on the electric charge and fields. Okay, now there are three charges. One is minus Q1, second one is minus Q2, minus Q3, and the third one is plus Q2. They are placed on the minus Q1 is placed at origin, plus Q2 placed along the x-axis, and minus Q3 placed along the particular angle made by minus Q3 with the y-axis, and which it is at a distance a from minus Q1, and plus Q2 is at a distance v. Okay, now the force, we know the force between two charges is proportional to product of their charges and inversely proportional to square of the distance between them. Okay, now let us consider first portion, which is F is proportional to, what is the force between Q1 and Q2? The force between Q1 and Q2 is proportional to Q1 Q2 by B square. So here between these two, what happens? There exists a force of attraction. Now the force on minus Q3 is proportional to how much? Force on minus Q3 between minus Q1 and minus Q3 means Q1 Q3 by A square. What happens between these two? Repulsion will present. Okay, now this force, this is the force F1, name it as F1, and this force is named as F2. Okay, now the force F1 between minus Q1 and Q2 is along the x-axis, but the force F2 is between minus Q3 and minus Q1. So it is making an angle theta with y-axis. Okay, now divide this F2 into components. So this is theta, this is F2 cos theta, this is F2 sin theta. Okay, F2 sin theta. Now this F2 component is represented by the force along the y-axis. Is F2 cos theta. Force along the x-axis is F2, this one F1, and this one F2 sin theta. Okay, but this force F1 is attractive. And F2 is repulsive. Now both are opposite or not? So the resultant force is proportional to F1 minus F2 sin theta actually, but this is an attractive, so it will represent minus. So minus or minus plus. So you know that force on minus Q1 is proportional to F1 is nothing but what? Q1 Q3 Q1 Q2 by A square. A square or B square? B square. Q1 Q2 by B square. Okay, next on F2 the force is Q2, it is nothing but Q1 Q3 by A square sin theta. Now in these two, Q1 is common, then Q2 by B square plus Q3 by A square sin theta. This force is proportional. Okay, the force on minus Q1 is proportional to Q2 by S square plus Q3 by V square. Okay, thank you for watching.